What's good, everybody? This is Jason, aka Crazy J, and today we're reviewing the Logitech H800 headphone. And there's a lot to be said about this headphone. What I can tell you is that this is my second pair, and it's my second pair because I broke the first pair by accident. But that alone should tell you that this is a brand worth having. So, what I like about this headphone is the fact that the sound on the headphone is really good sound, especially when I'm working out. I can use it in the gym. I can use it while I'm walking around and get my walks in for the day. I even used to use it primarily for when I worked. So I used to work from home, and I worked in tech support. So I could use this and I could walk all around the house while I was giving tech support to people. And I even used it in the office at times, and it was a really great experience in the office when I was using it because I wasn't glued to my computer. I could move around. I could go to the break room, and I could still work. I could still be on my calls. So that's a really great selling point for this headphone. I want to say it. They say it covers 40 feet, which that doesn't seem like a lot, but you'd be surprised at how far you can actually go from wherever you have this thing connected to, and you don't have any type of distortion you know, in your your audio. So that's really cool. So the other thing is that, of course, you can use it on your phone. You can use it on the computer. I use a lot of times to take phone calls from my phone. So it works really well with that. This is the microphone, in which I believe once upon a time this had a little microphone cover, but yeah, it's not there anymore. But it's really great for that. And the other thing is that it connects really easily via Bluetooth. So it does the Bluetooth connection, and then it also has a USB connection that you can plug into a computer or any other source that you're trying to connect to, and it'll allow you to connect that way. It's Now here's the funny part. So I had these for about 2 years before I realized you could do this. So this is the battery of the for the headphones, and then this is where you can store the USB, which would have been really handy for me because I lost the USB and I had to replace it. So if there was somewhere where I could have stored it, or at least I would have known, that would have been great. Like I said, frequency response is really good on this headphone. The padding, it's generic padding, and I've actually had to have these replaced. But I mean, the padding isn't nothing to scream home about. So you're gonna get some leakage when you're listening to, say, music. But the cool thing about the microphone is that the microphone is noise canceling. So it's going to help prevent a lot of bleeding from other things that are going on in your environment from getting into your audio. So I can attest to that because I work at the time that I was working from home. I had two children at home. This was during COVID, and I had two children, had my dog, and nobody ever said anything. And I know my children at times, they would try to be as quiet as they could be, but at times they got a little loud, and not once did I ever hear a complaint. And anytime that I went back through with management to do reviews of my calls, never heard anything in the background of any of my calls. So this thing works really well for that. The price varies with these. This is a later generation, so you probably can find them on sale at multiple places. I'll leave some links in the description so that you can take a look for yourself, see if you can get a really good deal on these. But I would highly recommend them for anybody that is either working tech support and you're tired of being glued to your computer, or if you just need that mobility, even if you don't work in tech support, you might do some other things and you're like, okay, well, I need to step away from my computer. You can use these. You can use these to make calls. You can use these as you exercise. And they're really not that uncomfortable. They're a pleasure to wear. And once again, these are the Logitech H800s.